AJ Styles is one of the most decorated wrestlers of all time. His biggest accomplishments include 2-time IWGP Champion, 3-time NWA World Champion, 2-time TNA World Heavyweight Champion, and most importantly, 2-time United States Champion and 2-time WWE Champion. He's one of the most beloved WWE wrestlers of all time because of his unreal talent. Guys are jealous of his abilities and girls are jealous of his beautiful hair. Me included. Even the next WWE game, WWE 2K19, is gonna feature AJ Styles as the cover boy because of his popularity. Even Paul Heyman said, and I quote, wow, fuck, wow, that was bad. If you're not an AJ Styles fan, you shouldn't even be watching WWE. High praise from the man himself. AJ Styles is also compared to the likes of Shawn Michaels, who is considered to be the greatest of all time in many's eyes. You know what, in my personal opinion, I think that AJ Styles is the best wrestler in the world when it comes to his in-ring ability, so it's absolutely mind-blowing. How can people say that AJ Styles is overrated? But there are people who have that opinion somehow. Spoiler alert, they think that because he is better than their favorite wrestler. Let's admit it, a lot of times when someone says that this guy is overrated, it's because they are butthurt. Someone offended his favorite wrestler or something like that. So today we're gonna look at this unpopular opinion. Maybe we will find something legit. AJ Styles is overrated. So the first thing I found was this topic on a forum. Roman is boring as champ, but AJ Styles is nothing. He looks like a homeless clown, lol. Okay, I gotta give it to him. That's a great reason to dislike a wrestler. You know, this guy is great, he's good in the ring, he's talented, but he looks like a homeless prick. And with that I kinda disagree. Have you seen his hair? His beautiful hair. Have you seen that? Holy shit, I'm jealous. I like his gangster music though. Okay, so we have one reason why he's overrated. He looks like a homeless guy. Another thing that I found is this list where you have most overrated pro wrestlers of the 21st century. Number 1 is John Cena, number 2 is Roman Reigns, which is already not legit. How John Cena and Roman Reigns are overrated when people actually can't stand these guys. Yes, they are overrated by the company, not really by the fans when you think about it. At number 3 you have Randy Orton, and the reason why he's overrated is because he feuds with bad wrestlers. His moves aren't impressive and the RKO is scared. Don't you say anything negative about the RKO. RKO is not overrated. RKO is the best wrestling movie ever had in the WWE. Then you have The Undertaker at number 9. You know, please shut up. Hornswoggle. Whoever said Hornswoggle is the greatest wrestler of all time? Whoever said that? And at number 19 comes AJ Styles. So what is the reason AJ Styles is actually overrated? He's good in the ring, he's decent on the microphone, but what is the proof that AJ Styles is not that good? Oh, there's none of it. They probably don't like the jacket. I found another one in Wrestling Forum. He's massively overrated. What's so phenomenal about his moveset? In his 20s, 30s, mostly while in TNA, he was at the top of his game. Unfortunately, with age, he's a shell of his former self, just as anyone also would be. His best days are behind him and fans need to come to terms with that. Ashley, honey, you see, that's what's impressive about the guy. He's 40 years old and he moves like he's 20. That's impressive. If that doesn't scream he's possibly the greatest wrestler of all time, at least in top 5, I don't know what does. WWE AJ Styles is a product of WWE. He's as exciting as he's allowed to be. New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor AJ Styles is very different performer, which I agree with. They have more freedom. Just take a look at every single performer who came from indies to WWE. 70% of them were better when they have some freedom. Overrated but still one of the best in the company. Well, that's just you're disagreeing with yourself. How can you be overrated but still be one of the best? I also noticed this one thing about wrestling fans. If someone likes Seth Rollins, they can't stand AJ Styles. If they like AJ Styles, they cannot stand Seth Rollins, which is very weird. You can appreciate both wrestlers. And then we go to the most beautiful place on earth. Twitter when everyone wants to shove their opinion down your throat, and we have AJ Styles in terms of match output should not be in anyone's top 10 or 20 right now. He hasn't had a legit 4+ star match since the Lesnar match last year. Great wrestler, but his output at the moment is overrated. Dude, top 20? Top 20. Okay, he's a Kenny Omega fan. I noticed this one thing as well. If someone likes Kenny Omega, any other wrestler just sucks then. Everyone starts to suck. A huge cock. Another proof is this, and this is why Kenny Omega wants to kick AJ's ass very soon. It's no wonder as why I think AJ is an overrated POS entertainer, effing scumbag. I don't know. Plus love Kenny. People on Twitter are acting like 12-year-olds. Spider-Man is better. No, Batman is better. Rollins is the best on Raw by miles. I kinda agree. He has had much better year than the overrated AJ Styles and is the most over guy on the main roster. Yeah, you just gotta appreciate the personal agenda. You just gotta include that. So I think that Seth Rollins is a little bit better, but since people like AJ Styles more, I'm just gonna say that he's overrated, even though he's also probably one of the best. AJ Styles, my dogs fall asleep as soon as they hear his name. Styles is boring and sloppy, breaking people's neck with his stupid looking finish and constantly effing up the moonsault DDT. Definition of overrated. Well, the only thing I can add is that his hair looks terrible right here. Can you take someone seriously when pretty much everyone is overrated in his eyes? Every popular wrestler that people like is overrated. Okay, this is a good one. So WWE posted the SmackDown Live results, whatever. Someone said yeah, because 6 or 8 times wasn't enough times to show how damn overrated Shinsuke Nakamura is in the ring. Paula Pratt doesn't take any of this BS and he comments, not going to argue, but to me AJ is the overrated one. Each their own. So we have a lot of debate about WrestleMania match, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, one of the worst, well, not really the worst, but one of the most underwhelming matches I've ever seen on WrestleMania. People said it's gonna be so great, it just was not. And as soon as I saw this match, I was like, is Shinsuke Nakamura overrated or what? Because AJ Styles had a good match with Jinder Mahal even. Shinsuke Nakamura on the other hand, didn't. I don't think Shinsuke is really overrated, but he's definitely worse in the ring than AJ Styles. Shinsuke Nakamura is more of a character. I know that people ride new wrestlers cocks right now, but I would even say that Dolph Ziggler and Randy Orton are better wrestlers than Shinsuke. Can we talk about how overrated AJ Styles is? Yes, we can, because I'm making a video and I really want to hear your opinion, but instead you have Seth Rollins' picture right here, so I just know what to expect.
People said that AJ is better than Seth Rollins. How could you?
Yes, he's a great wrestler, but people act like he's the best thing to enter WWE since HBK. Limited moveset, boring finisher. Limited moveset? I don't think so. Boring finisher? I don't know. I'm not that big of a fan of Styles Clash, I gotta say, but Phenomenal Forearm is actually decent. Phenomenal Forearm isn't a wrestling move. People say the same thing about the Superman Punch. I never said that thing about the Superman Punch. Everything that you see in a WWE, if it was done once, then it's a wrestling move. I don't know who even would make this kind of comparison or point. What are you even talking about? That's not even a wrestling move! AJ Styles is the most overrated wrestler in WWE. Who's with me? He looks like Billy Ray Cyrus. Yeah, that is the best proof ever. Chris Jericho, I hate Chris Jericho because he looks like Gordon Ramsay. What's your most unpopular wrestling opinion? Comment on this tweet with your unpopular wrestling opinion. Here's mine. I find Kenny Omega completely overrated. Easy. AJ Styles is the most overrated wrestler on earth. Right behind him is Charlotte. Just like I've said, you can't talk crap about Kenny Omega. All in all, when you kind of think about it, is it actually okay to call anyone overrated? I mean, they are famous and liked for a reason. Maybe it's just not your cup of tea. Maybe some wrestlers are just not my type. Not that I wanna, just kiss them or whatever, but I just don't like the wrestling abilities. You get the point. If you're not a fan of AJ Styles, let me know why in the comments below. I don't think he's one of the greatest talkers, but he's definitely one of the greatest of all times when it comes to in-ring abilities. Thank you for watching this video. If you wanna support the channel, make sure to like this video. Make sure to leave a comment. Twitter, Instagram, all the links are in description below. Also, my second channel is in description. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below another unpopular opinion, controversial, that I should talk about. The Great One, peace, love and hugs. It's been a pleasure.